Hello everybody and welcome to your daily tarot advice. This is for Thursday, September 6th, 2018. I will do the moon phase reading first, but for those of you who are not interested in that, today we have the Divination of the Ancients Oracle, we have the Madame Endora Fortune cards, and the Astrology reading cards for those of you who like the interactive option. I've created timestamps for each and every sign that are listed in the description box below. And I've also left a link for a really awesome 10-minute video for those of you who are really struggling to let the past go, to move on from the past, because, you know, as we're in this waning moon cycle leading up to the new moon, that is the perfect time to really clear your energies and set your intention, you know, towards greater happiness, letting the past go, the things that anchor you down, you know, make you feel guilty, make you feel sad. It's just, you know, different for everybody, right? So if you need some guidance, I highly recommend that video. It's awesome. Okay, so today we have a waning crescent moon moving from Cancer into Leo. So it's a shift from that emotion to wanting to, you know, execute the action and what's needed to make changes. But in the waning moon cycle, we're, you know, in contemplation, trying to figure everything out. And then that new moon is when we want to execute the change because the energy is backing us, you know, moving with the moon cycle. So in saying that, let's see what Miss Luna has to add to you know, today's reading about where she's at, her current phase, and how you can utilize that energy for yourself. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Fertile new role. Yup. She is saying to you that, you know, really purge, really cleanse, really make this space between now and the new moon in Virgo on September 9th. And you will have success in some changes that you're trying to make, or, you know, creating some new manifestations for you. And something else you need to understand about this is, you know, for some of us, those changes are bam like that, or manifestations kind of show up, or it appears that way. Trust me, it is not like that. You know, anybody who receives a blessing like that, miracle, that's been in the works for quite some time, okay? And sometimes, you know, when you need things the most, bam, it's right there, okay? But no, that's already been in the works. So for most of us, when we are consciously deciding to make a change or reach for a manifestation, it's going to take some time, all right? It's time to change your vibration, certain habits. You know, I've personally found that when I'm trying to do something or achieve something and it feels like I'm spinning my wheels, if I just pull back and kind of, you know, take myself out of the equation, so I can see things from a different perception and realize how I need to tweak my plan, my thinking, my emotions, what I'm doing. And every time, I swear to you, it works. So those of you who are serious about change and manifesting new things in your life, you know, here's Luna saying, you got this and I will back you 100%. You've just got to continue on every step of the way and not give up and make it your true intention. And, you know, it will manifest. Fertile new role. Okay, so that is the message from Luna for today. I will start with Sagittarius. If you are not a Sagittarius, go ahead to your timestamp below. Hi Sagittarius, happy Thursday to you. I didn't mention, but Saturn is going direct today. I forgot to say that in the intro. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on in your world today. Oh, so we have Aquarius. I know. So you are in the mental body today, Sagittarius, about something. You're really mulling something over in your mind, thinking. And with this card, there may be a conflict where your mind knows what you need to do, but your heart is like in the opposite, or your heart is telling you what you should do, but your mind is like, no, 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 that's not the way to go. There could be some conflict, but ultimately you know what you need to do, what needs to happen, what needs to change, however this personally relates to you. And, you know, if you've been doubting yourself about that, here's your confirmation that you know what you know, and you know what needs to happen. And, you know, if the others who are involved are not on board for what needs to change, then perhaps the only thing you can really do is change yourself. And, you know, how that change comes about is different for all of you. But, you know, you're on point, Sagittarius. Also, you guys may receive some insights and ideas kind of in flashes today out of nowhere. Really pay attention to them, okay? That it's meaningful to you with this coming out. So let's pull some tarot and see what comes out there. Okay, look at this. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. Sagittarius, this here is definitely your energy, because this is a fire sign, okay? And I'm seeing it as you because of this card, this Page of Wands in this position. He is no longer interested in the superficial, the fake, the pretend. You know, he doesn't want to wear a mask anymore. He is truly seeking deeper meaning to all situations, experiences, and relationships in his life. And you see the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Well, the phoenix is associated, you know, with the root chakra, and the root chakra, you know, is said to contain a lot of our life debts, our karma that we bring into this life with us. And, you know, for many of you, because I see a 10 here, you guys are completing some of that karma and you're ready to rise above and beyond it, okay? But there's a part of you that wants to return back to a situation, or doesn't want to let a resentment go, you know, just something you're holding on to, or there's something that's trying to hold on to you, Sagittarius, but you know in your heart what you really need to do, and whatever this is, it's like it doesn't fit on you anymore. Some of you, this could be about a job, your certain profession you're in. If you've just been feeling like, you know, I don't know that this is what I want to do the rest of my life, you need to listen to your heart and ask the universe to align you to your true happiness. If you're like, I don't even know what I would want to do, well, ask the universe and it will be revealed to you, you know, over time. And it's just, you guys are seeking deeper meaning for a reason, and whatever is not willing to meet you in that place may need to be shed, even if it's like trying to come back into your world, okay? This looks like a deep day of contemplation, really, for Sagittarius. Just different things going on inside of you. Each of you are living different lives, so, you know, this represents different situations for you guys, but really listen to your soul. You're ready to rise above this current energy, situation, relationship, experience. You don't need to hold yourself there any longer, okay? You are truly ready to move on. You've cleared your karma. It's balanced. You've gained your lessons. I mean, that's Eight of Cups. You have learned a lot, okay? And I would highly recommend listening to that video about healing and letting the past go, just because I see this showing up in your cards for today, okay, Sagittarius? So those are your messages. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck that you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Sagittarius. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? Let's see what's going on for you guys today. All right. Ooh, so we have Virgo. I analyze. Capricorn, this is a day where you don't want to let a single detail pass you by, okay? If you are signing any paperwork or contracts, as much as you may not want to, read that fine print, okay? Like emails, text messages, you know, if you read it and it's like, whoa, wait, what? And you're offended, reread it a couple times, okay? Because some of you might misunderstand what's being said to you initially, and if you just kind of reread it and maybe even get an opinion of somebody else, you'll see that, oh, okay, that's not what their intention was, okay? This is just like really pay attention to all the little details of your day, what you're saying, you know, what's being said to you, your actions, your deeds. You know, if you feel like you've been kind of under the pressure in the workplace, like somebody's kind of watching you, you know, hanging on your back, today, walk a perfect line, okay? Don't give them any reason to nitpick at you. I don't know what it is about today, why walking the perfect line is the best course of action, but, you know, be a boss today, over exceed if you can, all right? But really pay attention to the fine little details, the subtleties, any sort of synchronicity, you know, anything in nature that's like seems like it's just trying to get your attention. Pay attention to it, Capricorn. It's definitely giving you a message. So let's see what the tarot has to add to this. Okay. It rained a lot, so my cards are all like humid and they stick. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this here, Capricorn, there could be somebody kind of hanging over your shoulder, watching everything that you do, and if you're on point, they'll just falter. Some of you actually may not be aware of it, like you have an inclination. If you have an inclination, Capricorn, trust your gut. And lastly, we have this Three of Swords, but in this position is nice. This is where this energy is moving out of our experience, all right? So, overall message, what I see here, Capricorn, is, you know, there's something where you might be feeling mentally blocked, or you've been emotionally upset or unsettled, and it's kind of been holding you back. You haven't been able to make sense of things, or you don't know what you want or what you need to do or what the answer is really. And, you know, today you may have a conversation with somebody, and somebody may reach out to you. You know, there's just something that takes place today that helps loosen up this energy where, you know, you still may not know everything or know exactly what needs to be done, but there's relief, okay? You're feeling eased, and like the tension and the stress and the worry is lifting off of you, all right? Some of you, when it comes to money, I don't know, look in places, like some of you might have some money like tucked in jean pockets or in old purses, old wallets, maybe even find some money on the ground or something today. I don't know why that's coming through, but definitely coming through. And as this being Virgo, you know, if there's any situation where you are just feeling totally stuck, it's time to review, to analyze, reassess, look through a different perception, you know, the fine details, the subtleties, and that's how you will find your answer. It's like it's right there before you, but you guys are missing it, okay? So keep that in mind today. The answer, the solution, the lost item, whatever it is, it's right in front of you. You've just got to clear your mind. Look at the subtleties, the fine details, read the small print, you know, pay attention to sign and synchronicity, and it will all become quite clear. Okay, Capricorn? So those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day, Capricorn. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. How are you? Let's see what's going on in the world today for Aquarius. Ooh, we got South Node, life's debts. Okay, Aquarius, this is not such a bad thing, all right? Especially thinking about the Virgo new moon reading I did for you guys. Today is a day of like things kind of being in your face, all right? And I say that it's different for all of you. This doesn't have to mean there's bad things happening to you or things aren't working out in your favor. This is more like you're connecting dots. You're making sense of things. And, you know, the truth is this. What we put out does come back, and I will give you an example of what I mean by that. So, you know, most of my dating life, I wasn't the best, you know, girlfriend to have, and I was young, whatever, you know, we all live and learn, right? And it just never really caught up to me. I was the heartbreaker more than getting my heart broken. I will say that, but I wasn't like manipulative and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I broke hearts. And then there came a point where I fell madly in love, and I walked the straightest line I've ever walked, and I ended up getting totally screwed over in every possible way. And, you know, at first I definitely felt like a victim, but as I moved through the healing process, Aquarius, I had to recognize that no, I absolutely did not deserve all that heavy energy coming back from the person who gave it to me, from that person specifically, because I had been amazing. However, like 20 years prior, everything I had been doing in my relationships, yes, I did deserve that to happen to me. And, you know, I don't look at things as good and bad, right or wrong. I look at things as, you know, it's going to return to you and impact you to the degree that you need to understand and become self-aware and see your own hand in your life, in everything that goes on based on your choices, and more than that, based on your emotions and your perception about what's going on in your life. So Aquarius, it's like you guys are in that mode today with the South Node. It's, you know, you're connecting dots and you're kind of seeing, okay, yeah, no, I didn't deserve this from this particular person, but I can see some things that I did, you know, in my day that maybe weren't the best. And now because I feel this and I'm going through this, I can see that so clearly in such a different way. Also with this, I feel is a prompting for some of you where you're still holding yourself to some karma situations, relationships, and experiences that you've long since cleared, Aquarius, and you do not need to exist there any longer. So I would highly recommend that link that I left for that video to Release the Past. Listen to it just because this has come out. You know, some of you, it's not even like you need to assess or you're connecting the dots. It's that you're still holding yourself to something that you're freed of. Like you're done with that energy and you're ready to elevate. All right. So let's see what the tarot has to add. Yep. Boom. Look at that, Aquarius. This right here is the Cosmic Yes card. Some of you, this is where you don't need to hold yourself in that place any longer. Others of you, this is saying to you, Aquarius, connect those dots and you will be free. You will be free. Okay, yep, because look at what's out next. We have the Moon card and we have the Five of Swords. So pretty much everything I already said is just reiterated in the tarot. So that should tell you with this Cosmic Yes, Aquarius, you can be free of what anchors you down through one of two avenues. Either A, it's that you've got to make the choice to no longer exist there, okay, not in thought, not in emotion, and free yourself. Or B, you really need to connect the dots of you, your energy going way back and just really assessing how everything has played out in your life. And this isn't like, you know, oh, I'm a nice person, I need to just be mean because people take advantage. It would rather be, you know what, I'm a good golden heart and there's a lot of people out there that will take advantage of that. So I need to become more discerning. I need to learn how to read people's energies better so I know who I can be open and vulnerable and share with and who I need to be kind of closed up and reserved with, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like evolution, expansion of the consciousness, you know, instead of being bitter, the world sucks. I want to be more discerning so I can avoid those type of people and experience golden hearts such as myself, okay? So Aquarius, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Aquarius. Take care. Hi, Pisces. How are you guys? Let's see what's going on for Pisces today. Ooh, Pisces, nice. We got fire element, desire. The energies could be very quick moving today for you, quite rapidly. And this is happiness energy. Also, some of you are filled with desire to make an idea into reality, to make a big change in your life. Some of you, this is your desire and passion you're feeling for another person, right? It's just, we're all excited and passionate for different reasons. And as a fellow Pisces, I could say definitely, as I'm recording this on Wednesday, the day before, I'm feeling that fire energy and really excited about some things that I'm going to be adding to my channel or incorporating, as well as doing in my personal life. So Pisces, this is our time. We're still under our full moon energy that happened at the end of August. Use it to the fullest. Bring all of those beautiful ideas into fruition. All the changes, you got it. Yup, because look at the first card out, the Six of Pentacles. This is like you got what it takes, Pisces. However, make sure you're not trying to control how things unfold and evolve for you. Trust that the universe has got you and it's all going to go the way that it needs to go. And if somebody is trying to control you or dampen you or tell you, it's, you know what, we've got to shut them out because you've got the fire right now, Pisces. And yeah, look at this. We have Eight of Cups and we have the Chariot. Nice. To me, Pisces, this is really where you today, either in a situation, a relationship, or this is more going on inside of you, where we are walking away from the control of a person, of a belief, of something that kind of held you back. You're walking away from that. You're strong. You're empowered. You're realizing it no longer needs to hold you, that you are free, that you are capable, that you can achieve things, okay? Some of you, this could be a new opportunity that shows up today that lets you leave a controlling, kind of oppressive situation behind. That's like what I'm seeing here is like the control, the oppression, the obstacle being stuck. We're moving beyond that today. Like the fires of purification have taken place and Pisces is free. So Pisces, awesome reading for you guys today. Whatever your dreams, desires are, go with it. New relationship, you're feeling a lot of passion about, go with it. Just, they might be a little bit controlling. Keep that in mind. So Pisces, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you're most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Pisces. Take care. Hi, Aries. How are you guys? Let's see what's going on for all the Aries out there today. Your readings for the moon cycles and for love have been looking really awesome lately. So let's see what comes out for today. Yeah, it just continues that beautiful energy for those Aries who are really resonating. It continues today. You are in the spotlight. The sun is shining on you. You're being recognized, some of you today, like, you know, because this is the card that rules Leo, but also this being the sun, some of you, you're being recognized, you're being rewarded, You're being appreciated. The spotlight's on you. You're out in the limelight. You're being noticed, you know. So be looking your best today, Aries, because the sun is shining on you. And when the sun is shining on you, you're just glowing and you attract people, and your energy is really intoxicating and fun and nice. And people just want to be around you and be in that beautiful vibe, all right? I mean, the sun. Wow, Aries, that's great, great card. Also, this brings about healing. If you have been feeling kind of down and sad today, your spirits are lifted. You're happier. You feel hopeful, optimistic, you know. Your energy level fills up. So let's see what the tarot has to add to this, Aries. Yeah, you are getting noticed, Aries. And listen, you know, for those of you who feel like the right people are not seeing you, shine your booty off today, and they will, all right? This is all about being noticed and seen today. And look at this, second chances, death card. This is like somebody, okay, Aries, I'll give you a second chance, or hey, Aries, please give me a second chance, or let's try this again, or let's have this conversation again. Some of you that are in like some type of negotiations, it looks like it's going to kind of go back and forth, but I feel like what you're asking for, Aries, you will prevail, because look what's next. The 10 of Pentacles. I mean, hello. As far as job finances go today, out of this world, amazing. There could be a return to you of like money somehow, some way, whether it's, you know, you've been waiting on a settlement, you've been waiting on somebody to pay you back. This could be unexpected, you know, bonus, promotion, something like that. I mean, look at the cards, and look at, you have that big sun right here on the death card. Healing. There's great healing too. This is all about second chances, okay? A second go round, another opportunity showing up, and it's perfect. It's what you want. So Aries, today is a great day for you guys. You may have people coming to you, offering you things, returning favors, wanting second chances, giving apologies. Others of you are just getting recognized in the workplace, in your family, amongst your friends for some achievement that you've done. It's different for all of you. And others of you, if you just, like I said, been feeling kind of down, pessimistic, today is a different day. There's something coming in where you're just, your energy is up and you're feeling like you can take on the world, okay? So Aries, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go to the timestamp to the deck you're most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day. Take care. Hi, Taurus. How are you? Let's see what's in store for Taurus today. Ooh, so you got Aquarius. I know. Sagittarius also received this card. So Taurus, interesting, because your new moon readings I just did was pretty much like, you know the truth, you know what's got to be done. Don't doubt yourself. And it's reiterated in today's daily message for you guys. You know, don't doubt yourself. Don't discount yourself. Sometimes you are 100% right on the money. And just depending on who you're dealing with, like, they will try to make you think that you're wrong, that you don't know, but you do. And, you know, when you're experiencing situations and people like that, it's pushing you into greater self-awareness where, you know, even if everything looks one particular way, but inside of you, you're like, no, I know what I know, and I'm going to go with that. I don't care what this looks like. This is just smoke and mirrors. You prevail, you win. So you've really got to trust yourself today. Also, Taurus, this is a day of high creativity, kind of like being a genius, where just you have these flashes of great insight and understanding, and you come up with solutions or new ideas. Any new ideas you come up with today are definitely worth exploring further, okay? So let's see what the tarot adds to this. And, you know, I don't know why, But maybe some of you are dealing with the sassy Aquarius today. I didn't feel that in Sagittarius's reading when this card came out, but I definitely just felt that. You're dealing with a sassy Aquarius, or it doesn't even have to be an Aquarius, like a sassy know-it-all, all right? But listen, Taurus, don't let them ruffle your feathers. You know more. They're just know-it-all. They don't know crap, right? Because know-it-alls really don't know much. They just have a good talk and good game. Okay, Taurus, let's see what comes out. We're moving beyond the heavy energy, whatever has happened here. If there was a situation that really kind of screwed you over and they're trying to present it to you like, hey, I didn't do that. You're right, they did, but on this side of the card, this is where we're kind of leaving the past behind, okay? We're not scathed, he's out of his armor and he's fine and he can get up and he can walk away, all right? And look at this, yep, we are strong, we are independent, we have everything we need right here in this Nine of Pentacles. And look, it ends with the Three of Pentacles. So many of you, this is in the workplace, I feel, where it's just you're dealing with somebody who is a know-it-all, is in everybody's business, isn't always doesn't even have anybody's back, and like you're seeing them for who they are. It doesn't necessarily mean like they've stabbed you in the back. Some of you, that could be the case. Others of you, it's where you've watched them stab everybody in the back and you've been wondering, are they going to screw me over? Well, yeah, they probably will. So you're better off kind of disconnecting yourself from that person. If that's not in the workplace, Taurus, it could be, in your family, a family member. It could be a friend. Maybe some of you, this is like where you're really questioning a romantic partner that you're with and just questioning their past. And, they may have told you one story in the beginning, but now you're like, I don't know that you told me the truth about why your other relationships ended. I don't think your exes were crazy or all this or all that. Like you said, I'm starting to wonder if it wasn't you all along, and I'm ready to shed you and your dead weight and invest myself in something else, okay? Some of you, if that's what you're feeling, you're 100% on the money and you need to just wash your hands of that romance, that friend, that family member. And that doesn't have to be forever, but sometimes we have to have some distance so somebody could get their mind right and realize who they are and become self-aware of, the way they impact other people. And until that person is up to par, you are better served not to be around them because they will hurt you. That's all they're capable of until they evolve and become more self-aware of who they are, okay? Others of you, this could be where we've been having maybe some financial struggles. And now today, there's something new. We're investing our time, our energy, our money, our resources into something new. Some of you could be starting a new job. But Taurus, it's really about recognizing a person or situation for what it is, whether it's harmed you or you're watching it harm other people, and distance yourself from it. And that's like you will lose nothing and gain everything, all right? Honestly, based on these cards. So Taurus, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance and clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day, Taurus. Take care. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Let's see what's going on for all the Geminis out there. All right. Ooh, I have Cancer, I feel. So, Gemini, either you guys are really in your emotional body today, you're very sensitive to like all the energies around you and what other people are feeling, or you're just feeling sensitive, like your emotions are very touchy, or this could be where somebody's expressing their emotions to you today, like really sharing themselves, being vulnerable, or you're sharing yourself, being vulnerable. This could be where we're really connecting with somebody in an emotional way. And that could be a friend, a family member, a coworker. Like, you know, it's different for everybody, but it's like this deep emotional connection where we can be vulnerable and really express ourselves today. Okay. And if that's not the case, then it's like you're really feeling somebody else and, you know, the emotions and vibes that they're putting off, for the good or the bad. Like, you're really picking up on that, and you need to trust yourself, you know, what you're feeling, like what you think is really going on. In your love reading for the week, I remember saying somebody is using the guise of friendship, but they're really into you. And you might really be picking up on that today, you know, or if you are under the guise of friendship, the person that you are hoping for more with might actually pick up on your energy. Okay, so let's see, Gemini, let's see what comes out. And I will say, some of you could be dealing with the Cancer, even though that's what it says on this card. That's not what the energy is really about. You know, talking about another person, it's talking about just the vibrations and energy at hand, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands, the Star card, and the Emperor. So we have strong fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sag, especially Aries with the Emperor, and this could be an Aquarius. So Gemini, yeah, I like that the Star card is here, because for me that really makes this energy more of a positive spin, okay? And this could be where, you know, somebody was kind of flaky, in and out, and, you know, now we're deciding, I don't want to be this anymore. I want you, I want to heal, I want to be responsible, and I want to be real, and I want to be in this, okay? So this could be your energy, or this could be the energy of somebody else, Gemini, but it's like Joker, player, manipulator, has had to come to Jesus and is like, all right, I'm ready to be the real deal, to be responsible, to do what I got to do, whatever it takes. This is my wish. I want to heal. I want you a part of my life, you know. And it could be lover, it could be friend, it could be family member, it could be in the workplace. Maybe you and a boss or you and a coworker just haven't been seeing eye to eye, and they've been acting really immature or stupid, and now finally here they are taking responsibility for their actions and wanting to make it better. Or Gemini, if you feel like you've been making a lot of stupid choices, there's something about today where you're just like, your energy flips and you're like, you know what, no, I don't want to be that. I want to be this. I want to be this Emperor. I want to be strong. I want to be practical. I want to be steady. I want to be counted on. You know, that is my wish. So, you know, apply it how it fits. This is general, so it can go either way. But ultimately, this is very positive, Gemini. It's where something unstable is now becoming very solid, stable, and you can rely upon it. Okay, so those are your messages for today, Gemini. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Gemini. Take care. Hi, Cancer. How are you guys today? Good, I hope. Let's see what comes out for Cancer. I see magic. Magic in your full moon readings, magic in your new moon readings, Cancer. It's a time of harnessing the magic. Yup. Look at this. Solar eclipse, revolution. This here is saying, Cancer, it's time for a chapter to end so a new one can begin, and that's where our happiness is. If there's something that you're holding on to, an idea, a person, I want things to go this way, it's maybe time to really release yourself of that. If that speaks to you, I would highly recommend listening to that link that I've left down below for how to help free yourself from the past, okay? Because solar eclipse revolution, it's like once you, Cancer, are willing to be on board with some big change, really stretching yourself outside of what's familiar, your comfort zone, that like you are so happy and rewarded. Like that's where the magic is. It's like, you know, if you're all bunched up in your shell, it's maybe time to kick the shell off and come all the way out into the light, Cancer. There's some magic that the universe is trying to bestow upon you. Many of you, this has to do with like a job or your finances, and there's something that has to change or shift inside of you, your energy. What could that possibly be? And you know, when I want things and I'm struggling, you know, I don't want to hear that. What do I need to change? But listen, Cancer, every time I finally get tired of spinning my wheels and I pull back and I'm like, okay, universe, show me what's up. It's such an easy thing that I'm like, God, why did I drag my feet? Why did I procrastinate? Why didn't I just open myself up and jump in like this? So many of you, that's what this is about. And with the head and heart, you know, if your head and your heart are not in alignment about something, you need to really perhaps get out of the mental and emotional body and seek guidance from your spirit and say, what is the best for me? Because some of you, your own desire and want is like blocking you from moving forward, from seeing what it is, you know, that you need to do. And what's up ahead is, you know, really good. It could be exactly what you wanted, but we've got to stop holding ourselves back from it. And this is all about the mind, Cancer. So let's see what the tarot has to add, because I know there's magic the stars be trying to shine down and bless all of you with. I see it in those readings, so I know. It's just hard to let the past go, right, sometimes, or let certain ideas go that we really hoped for. I get it, believe me. It's taken me quite some time. Okay, here's the Lovers. So we have that Lovers again. Here's this Two of Cups. And here we have the Eight of Cups. So Cancer, listen, this is pretty obvious for some of you. There's a relationship in your life. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, you know, family member. It's somebody who you are really connected to at a soul level. Like you feel perhaps like you guys are meant to be, your soulmates. But the thing is, we have the Eight of Cups in this position, and we also have the eclipse taking place, the representation of that. And here you guys have solar eclipse. Cancer, there is something that you have to let go of and walk away from, that you have a lot of like emotions invested in, whether that's a person, an idea, a relationship, a situation, a certain dream that you wanted to pan out in a very specific way. This is like the universe saying, listen, it's time to shed the old and the old way of thinking, doing, and being. And for some of you, this is a relationship. Apply this reading how it fits, because not all of you, this is a relationship. You know, you're all on different paths. But it's like once we allow the eclipse energy to purify, the chapter ends and a new chapter begins. The new chapter could entail this relationship, but in a much higher vibration. And sometimes we've got to have quite some time away from each other so we both can grow and elevate, and then come back when we're compatible, when we can honor and value our love equally, okay? This is, so I'm not saying you've got to scrap everything and never again. I'm saying let's scrap all of it for now and say, universe, show me the way. You show me. I take my grip off of this. I take my control off of this. I open myself up. You show me the path. And the universe is going to bring you some things that make you very, very happy. Some of you, you are holding on to somebody from the past. And my God, there is the most beautiful romantic relationship of your lifetime up ahead as soon as you eclipse that hope of that past person out. Like, let it go, because my God, that's all I can say. That's where you're headed. Just whatever needs to change and shift inside of you so that you can have your blessings, Cancer, okay? So those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you're most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Cancer. Take care. Hello, Leo. How are you? Let's see what's going on for you guys today. Okay, it looks like 2 cards are going on for you guys today. We have the 4th house, your roots, and we have Virgo, I analyzed. So the 4th house is typically about family or your home. Some of you, that could be the case, but what I see more, because we have I analyze come out, and that's why I think 2 cards had to come out so I didn't confuse this message whatsoever, is this is more about you guys are really getting into the root of something that has been ongoing in your life, whether this is a continual struggle that you've been facing, a challenge that you have of releasing or letting something go, of maybe moving ahead. It's just today there's this focus of go to the root of anything, of go back to the start, and then play each step over in your mind and how it progressed forward. You know, whether this is something simple like you are trying to create something, let's say you're a computer programmer, coder, and it's like, damn it, it's not working. What am I missing? What am I missing? You might need to go all the way back, much further to the beginning, to a point where you wouldn't think that's where the error is or the miscode or whatever, okay? So some of you, it's like that simple. Just different little challenges and tasks you're facing today. You're trying to figure out what's wrong. Make sure you go all the way back, and that's where you will find the answer or the mistake or the error, okay? For others of you, this is more of like energy going on inside of you about, you know, a relationship, a situation, something that's happened, just, you know, whatever. And this is encouraging you to really go to the roots and analyze every single subtlety. You know, do not overlook anything. This is like reading the fine print. Really analyze, scour every, you know, angle you could possibly look at something and understand something. And it will bring you some really great insight. All right, Leo? Also, if you happen to be buying a house or putting a contract down or something, really read the fine print today, all right, of anything. If you're signing or obligating yourself to something, you read that fine print. Okay, Leo, so let's see what comes out. Also today, some of you might finally be getting to the bottom of something. That's nice, right? Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands, the Justice card, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so some of you could be reconnecting today with somebody who is part of your roots from childhood, whether that's a friend, a family member, an old flame, you know, from like your neighborhood or elementary school, junior high, even high school, maybe even college, okay? For some of you, there could be you're reconnecting with these people. Wow. But it looks good. It's like you were meant to realign with them. So that's going on. Some of you, this could be where, you know, there's a certain relationship that you, and this would be more of the romantic sense, where maybe you're really in contemplation mode of, you know, should we get married? Should we move in together? Should we, you know, have a child? Whatever the potential next step would be for your relationship. Some of you are really in contemplation mode about that. And honestly, I feel based on this, it looks like it would be a good move for you to get deeper involved or committed to whoever this romantic person is. Some of you, this could be about a job offer, okay, or some sort of legal matter. And again, it looks very favorable, but Leo, make sure you really pay attention to the fine print. Do not overlook any detail. Also, it's important to be very honest and straightforward in all your dealings and conversations today as well. You guys might actually have some people reaching out from the past to you today, all right? But it's sweet. Like, this is really sweet energy. It does not look heavy or negative whatsoever. Any sort of challenge or understanding, go back to the start, go back to the roots, and you will find your solution and your answer. Okay, Leo? So those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day, Leo. Take care. Hello, Virgo. How is all the Virgos out there today? Happy birthday to September 6th, Virgos. Let's see what the Black Moon Astrology wants to share with you for your energy of today. Ooh, we have Mars, Force, Virgo. This coming out is saying that today, to get what you want, you might need to be forceful, okay? You might need to really push somebody to hear you out and hear your side. And this is saying do it. But also keep in mind, this may be where somebody's really pushing you to understand them and to hear their side, or to buy something, or sign up with this, or do this with me, okay? Because Mars is all about like a strong energy, and if it's you, really, be a pest if it calls for that. If it calls for you have to just really back off, all right? You have to identify how that fits in your life, because there are some times where we have to be relentless, in pursuing a job or trying to get our in somewhere, all right? That's what I'm talking about, like just, keep going, keep going, keep going. But if this is like about a relationship or something like that, and the person is like, no, then this might be where you say, okay, fine, I'm going to back off then, and you just remember that you told me no, okay, because I'm not going to pursue you anymore. Others of you, this is all completely switched, where somebody is coming at you with a lot of force, trying to be persuasive, get their way with you, buy this, do that, etc. So let's see, Virgo. Also, if you know you are absolutely right about something, you stand strong and do not let anybody push you over today. Today is not a day to be a pushover whatsoever. It's like, yeah. So we have the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. This is saying there was some challenge, okay, but it's moving into the past, because here, this side of the Two of Swords is like the danger is passing, and in this situation it's the Three of Swords energy that's passing, which is sadness, heartache, mental anguish. So let's see what wraps this up. Wow, look at this. We have the Knight of Swords. So we have all swords energy here. Okay, so this could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius for some of you. In fact, like, this is so air heavy, your reading. I feel like most of you, this is probably to do with an air sign, or if it's not, it's like communication and what you're thinking. So Virgo, Yeah, if somebody that you're dealing with today is being mean, is being like really confrontational, defensive, needs to have the last word, saying really crappy, mean things, trying to get you to back down and back off of, you know, the truth, or you know that you're right about something, do not back down. Do not. You are a stronger force than they. Let nobody intimidate you today whatsoever. Okay? If there's like a bully in the office, or, you know, just in your circle, whatever, don't be afraid to put a fool in their place today and be like, you know what? I have had enough of you. Like, just go away. Like, you know. Now, some of you, I do have to put this message out there, okay? Some of you, if you've been trying to really push your way or get your way with a particular person, and it's just kind of like obstacles, you're being blocked, or they're kind of rejecting you or keeping you at arm's distance, Virgo, this is your sign, okay, that you need to not give any force or any energy to this person or this pursuit at this time. You need to reinvest your energies into another pursuit, because it's just that person is so not open to it for whatever reason. On this side of the card, we're closed up. The emotions are in the back seat. We're not interested in hearing what you have to say. Like, they're just closed off, shut down, and you trying to, you know, work it out, speak to them, make things right, whatever, you know, have peace and harmony. Virgo, I just don't feel like they're on board for that. And you know, it's to save yourself some heartache and to move beyond this. It's better that you just kind of let them be and no longer funnel your energy and effort into them. You know, however that person relates to you, it's like, just let them be for now, because they've got to change. They've got to open up and be willing to be vulnerable, because they are so not in this position. Okay. So that's the only, message I get where you might want to not be forceful. You might want to pull back. It's, you know, that the rest of you, you know, any other situation where you know what's right, you know the truth, you know what needs to be done and how it needs to be handled, or there's a bully, you be the force that you are and refuse to be moved, okay? So, Virgo, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead to the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Virgo. Take care. Hello, Libra. How are you? Let's see what comes out for all the Libras today. Ooh, so we have Yod, Destiny. Listen, Libra, whatever's going on today, for the good or for the bad, trust in it and go with the flow, because it is part of your path. It is part of the plan. Even if it seems unrelated to what you're trying to achieve, it is, okay? This is like, don't reject anything. If you have to work with people today that you don't really care for, don't resist that. Take it as an opportunity. Like, tell yourself, you know what? Maybe there is a redeeming quality about these people. Universe, show me one redeeming quality in each one of them so that I can get through this and feel like, you know, it hasn't been for naught, or that this isn't an hour or 2 hours of my life that I will never get back because I had to spend it with these people, you know, whatever that means for you, okay? It's just, this could be where you have to work on something or involve yourself or engage yourself in something that you're really not interested in or that you don't want to do. But it's like you have to, and ultimately by the end of it, you realize it was for your greater good. So this could also be where there's certain obstacles and challenges that present themselves today and don't allow you to accomplish what you wanted or fully achieve everything you set out to do. And again, you've got to trust that there's a reason for that. It's like with this card, there's truly a reason for everything, and you'll save yourself a lot of frustration and heartache and spinning your wheels angles if you just kind of pull back and say, okay, let me look at this from a different set of eyes, from a different viewpoint. People that you have to be with all day that you can't stand, okay, I'm going to play a mental game. I want to find one redeeming quality about each one of them. And that's where your focus is. Rather than, oh my God, I hate this person smells, I can't stand that person's voice, oh my God, she's such an idiot. Like, scrap all of that, okay? And look for a redeeming quality. And in challenging situations, again, look for why. Why didn't this work? What's the lesson? What's the alternative? Where is this trying to lead me? You know, because ultimately this brings about a really positive outcome. It's just getting there is not usually what you had in mind, like how it all pans out, okay? So step back a little bit and just let the universe unfold it for you and go, you know, with the energy, because it is leading you to happiness and what you want. It's just, you know, there's some things along the way, maybe some detours, there's some people that you're like, I could do without that, but you really can't, okay? Yep, look at that. It's leading you to a lot of happiness. Here we have the King of Cups, could involve a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So, yeah, many of you, this has a lot to do with what's going on in the workplace today. And, yeah, you take the high road, Libra, and see things from different angles. And honestly, in that light, it's almost like people are, their energy, their subconscious just shifts, and they're like, what can I do to assist you? You know, how can I help you? What do you need? Let's do this, Libra. Ultimately, though, it's like no matter what's going on today, you know, there's fun to be had. So maybe there's some celebration, some happy hour after work or some work event or with your friends, and it's a good time. Just let everything play out the way it needs to today, because, you know, with destiny there, it's like everything will work out exactly as it's supposed to, okay? So those are your messages, Libra. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day, Libra. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. How are you? Let's see what's going on for all the Scorpios today. You know, Scorpio, and I've had some people accusing me of being a Scorpio and favorable to you guys. And I'm like, what? I'm not a Scorpio. I'm Pisces, rising Libra, Sagittarius moon. But, you know, Scorpio, I just feel like a lot of people misunderstand you guys and your energy. So I am always quick to defend my fellow water sign and be like, no, you don't understand, Scorpio. And as I'm saying that, look here, Cancer, I feel this is all about really feeling the energies today, being very sensitive to that, to other people's vibes. And just, you know, the environment around you, whatever you're picking up on today, Scorpio, you're 100% right. Really trust yourself. Don't doubt. Some of you may find you're a bit more sensitive emotionally than normal, but also this could be where you and another person are really allowing yourselves to be vulnerable emotionally through some sort of conversation and connection, okay? So Scorpio, let's see what is coming out for you guys. Okay, nice. So we have the Ace of Wands. Yes, here is that communication, conversation. Here's the Magician with some magic sprinkled on it. And here is the Page of Swords. So, Scorpio, if you're dealing with somebody who's kind of coming at you sideways, I think that coincides with what I was saying at the beginning of your reading, where, you know, kind of pull back because they may just not understand you, Scorpio. They may have no clue where you're coming from or why you feel what you feel, okay? It's not to say you're wrong. It's just they have no clue. You know, depending on how evolved somebody is, how empathic they are to other people, is really how well or not they can understand different people, different situations, and see through multiple perceptions, okay? And so this here is saying there may be somebody who isn't understanding you, and you coming around in a bit of a different approach will make them see the light and like, aha, oh my God, okay, I totally get it. Scorpio, you're right. I see, I understand, I know. Again, for others of you, this is where we kind of a real magical discussion and connection about some things that aren't easy to talk about, but we're very connected. It's a good conversation. It feels magical. It's very healing. Any new ideas that come to you today, go with it, Scorpio. It looks blessed. You know, so many people come up with so many ideas and they think it's nothing, so they never pursue it. And, you know, therefore they feel like life is always a failure, right? No. Just try. Any ideas you have today look like they are backed by a lot of magic, all right? Especially those ideas you're feeling deep in your bones, deep in your soul. You're on point. Whatever your premonitions are today, your intuition, your gut, you are on point. You're really feeling the vibes around you as well as the vibes coming from other people, and you know, opposed to reacting to that, really tap into their energy stream so you know how to best communicate with them so they understand you. And it's just like magic, Scorpio. So those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day, Scorpio. Take care. Hello, everybody. So let's see what the divination of the ancients has to add to today's readings. Ooh, tea leaves, foresight. You know, with this, based on a lot of the readings I did today, really trust your gut instincts, okay? Trust your intuition. Do not be blinded by anybody's smoke and mirrors, manipulation, sweet words. No, really trust your gut, what you're feeling. Also, this doesn't have to be about that. You know, you could be feeling urges and prompts and pulls to do different things today. Go a different route, buy a different book, you know, watch a specific show, whatever. You know, do it. Whatever you're really feeling prompted strongly to do today, follow through, because it's either bringing you an answer, clarity, or aligning you to something you've been asking for. Some of you, this is an urge to pay more attention to the dreams that you've been having, because the non-physical is communicating and giving you answers and giving you foresight of what's up ahead, what you need to do. All right. So this, really trust your premonitions and gut instincts and follow through upon them today, all right? So those are the messages from Divination of the Ancients. Have a fabulous day. Take care. Hello. Let's see what Miss Madame Endora has to add to today's readings. Ooh, look at that. We have the sun. So this is like a yes. This is, it's blessed. You will be blessed. Your perseverance is rewarded. This is saying to you, be honest in all you do and say, even if it's hard, and the sun will shine on you. Do the right thing today and you will be blessed. You know, this is like, walk a straight line, speak beautiful and true words, do the right thing. Those of you who have really been pursuing something, it's like, yes, keep going, hang in there. It's going to pay off. There will be reward. So this is a really positive message. It's a huge, big time yes, and like, don't give up. Hang in there. Keep pushing forward and you will be rewarded. Just be very honest in everything you do. So those are the messages from Madame Endora. I'm wishing you a great day. Take care. Okay, let's see what the astrology reading cards have to add to today's messages. Ooh, we got the 10th house. So this is saying, and all you do and say today, really think long and hard how it may impact your reputation or perception of like the perception others have of you today. All right, with the 10th house coming out, like, you know, this could just go right along with this whole message. Pay attention to your gut instincts and your inner promptings. Follow through. Be very honest and true in all your words and deeds today, because it brings about reward. It brings about achievement. It brings about abundance and happiness, okay? And those of you who have been really working towards a goal or an achievement, this is like, do not give up, okay? Even if you're like, I'm tired, when is this ever going to take off? You know, like you know in your bones what you're meant to do and what's meant to be. So don't give up, all right? Your perseverance is rewarded. You will achieve what you've set out to achieve, your goal, your dream. It's just don't give up, all right? And again, any sort of inner nudges and promptings you feel today to lead you down a different path, buy a different book, you know, listen to a certain video, whatever, do it, because it's helping you. It's, you know, that next step, or it's bringing you an answer, clarity, solution, or it's aligning you to meet the right person, or, you know, whatever. It's different for everybody, but, you know, honest and true in all words and deeds. Trust your gut and inner promptings, and don't give up on your dreams and your goals, okay? So those are the messages from the astrology reading cards. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Have a very beautiful day. Take care.